Internet. October's come and gone, Thanksgiving's peeking around the corner, which, of course, means it's basically Christmas. So following that logic, you know what comes next. I've compiled an anime lineup for next year. The good, the maybes, and the ones that make me want to write a strongly worded letter. No more stalling. If this is your kind of content, I'd appreciate a like and a sub. Let's get it! The next season of Jujutsu Kaisen is shaping up to be absolutely wild. This time diving headfirst into the culling arc. Y'all remember Kenjaku, the dude inside the head of the other dude? Well, he's gonna put on a deadly battle royale pitting magical brains and brawn against each other across freshly domed cities in Japan, all with their own rule sets and proportional consequences for breaking those rules. Yuji, Megumi, and Co. are forced to join the Ballroom Blitz in order to protect their friends and loved ones who are trapped in the game against their will. As the game unfolds, the opponents only get more dangerous, and we explore war theory, power levels reaching over 9,000, and the moral dilemmas that come with the Hunger Games. All while Kenjaku's dream of a golden sorcerer age gets ever closer. The second season of Hell's Paradise has Gabimaru and Sagiri and the other convicted criminals and their handlers continuing their quest for the elixir of life on the perilous island of Shinsenko. With new executioners making an appearance, the island deities trying their best to ruin everyone's day, and the hidden horror still lurking in the shrubberies, our dynamic duo is going to have to navigate shady alliances and world-altering truths. Themes of survival, redemption, and laughing in the face of human limitations, all mashed with kick-ass action and questions like how much of your sanity are you willing to sacrifice in order to stay alive on this twisted island. Internet, y'all remember when I told you about a superpowered piece of poultry? He's almost here. In a world besieged by towering demon uggos spawned from human trauma, one extraordinary rooster named KG rises to defend humanity. The homie's got super chicken strength, an unbreakable resolve, and a grief-driven mission of hunting the demon who killed his sister. Tragic shit. Alongside a quirky ensemble that includes a tech-savvy hen and a hardened chick with a Yakuza past, KG is going to battle grotesque kaiju across Japan. The seventh part of a very bizarre adventure is going to attempt to mix the Triple Crown and the movie Redline. In JoJo's Steel Ball Run, we're going to follow Johnny Joestar, a former horse racing prodigy, until he had an oopsie. However, once Johnny met the enigmatic Gyro Zeppeli, who wields a power that would allow Johnny to use his legs again, they decide to enter a cross-continental horse race through the United States. The boys will have to navigate around deadly horse jockeys, treacherous landscapes, and the mystery of why the President of the United States started this race in the first place. We should expect an insane cross-country rat race with some next you're going to say battles and the unique flair of the JoJo's universe. Fire Force Season 3 Part 2 continues the story of Shinra and the rest of Company 8 as they confront the escalating threat of the Evangelists. The world is on fire and the squad is going to have to try and uncover deeper conspiracies with inside the Fire Force organization, fight fire with more fire, and navigate situations that blur the line between right and wrong. This season looks to combine cinematic battles, character development, and intricate world building, further exploring the origin of pyrokinetic abilities and the hidden forces driving the chaos in their world. One series that I wasn't expecting, Sekiro No Defeat. They are taking Sekiro Shadows Die Twice and turning it into a fully hand-drawn anime set in the Sengoku era. The story follows the shinobi Wolf, bound to protect a young lord and drawn into a brutal war between clans and supernatural forces. As ancient powers awaken and the land teeters on collapse, Wolf must master his blade, preserve his honor, and face foes who wield destiny itself. With its cinematic combat, historical setting, and the voice cast from the game returning, this adaptation promises to be stunning and intense. Bleach Thousand Year Blood War Part 4 is going to conclude the epic saga of Ichiko and the Soul Reapers as they confront Yhwach and the deadly threat of the Quincy. The story will delve into the history and motivations of the Quincy's while exploring new alphabet powers, old alliances, and battles that push both friends and enemies to their limits. With high-stakes confrontations, complex character dynamics, and the existence of the Soul Society hanging in the balance, this arc combines strategic combat and emotional depth, expanding the lore while delivering the intensity that defines Bleach. Beginning after the end, Season 2 continues King Gray's journey into the world of magic, intrigue, and political tension. Now that Arthur has gotten his adventuring license, he is going to further hone his skills in magic and combat. We will see more of the magical systems, kill dynamics, and what should be one of the most deadly moments in the series after the time toddler Arthur threw himself off of a cliff. I don't expect the animation to be any better than the first season. I just hope it isn't as bad as One Punch Man.
最強の王様、二度目の人生は何をする？力のある奴がこれを奪い、そして生きていく。暴力が支配するんだ。
Fist of the North Star follows Kenshiro, the successor of the deadly martial arts, Okudo Shinken, in a post-apocalyptic wasteland where chaos and violence rule. As he travels through the ruins of civilization, Kenshiro confronts tyrants, ruthless gangs, and warlords, protecting the innocent and seeking justice for the oppressed. The series combines hand-to-hand combat, strategic use of Hokudo techniques, and deeply emotional encounters, highlighting themes of survival, vengeance, and honor. Its iconic action sequences and stark world building have made it a foundational work in the manga and anime scene. Now we just wait and see if the 3D animation runs the series straight into a wall.
お前はもう死んでいる。
What do you guys think? Gonna try and keep up with all these? Let me know in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one.